guys, welcome back to the channel, All right, so if you guys remember, a couple weeks ago I was telling y'all about how I've been neglecting my brushes. I haven't been keeping up with them, but I told you guys it was okay because I'm a retired makeup artist. I don't do makeup no more, no way. So I'm not taking clients. However, we have come to that point where I don't have any clean brushes. Like, I've used and exhausted all of them. So I thought, why not come on here and show you guys a couple of methods that you can use to clean your brushes. Now, if you guys are new to the channel, my name is Angie. Welcome to Life with Star. This is Life with Star. If you want to take this time before we go ahead and get started on cleaning our brushes to subscribe to the channel, go ahead and do so. But if you do not forget to click the notification bell so you don't miss any single video that is coming your way. Otherwise, keep on watching and let's clean some dirty brushes. Now, traditionally, you would want to use brush cleaner or cleanser. Every company probably has their own, or there's a company, one of my favorites though is Cinema Pro Secrets, but they're expensive, honey. Like, it's like a 50 milliliter for like $40 or some, 40 some dollars, I don't know. But you can get it online, Sephora. But I'm gonna use Mac because I used to work there and I got a crap load of it for free. Second thing that you can use for brushes, especially if they have a lot of product in them, so maybe like your foundation brush that you only use on yourself and you use it all the time and it's very built up, cleanse off oil or any type of like oil-based product that will help kind of strip the product out of your brush and make it easier to remove. And then good old faithful, some good old dish detergent. And everybody got some of this, and you can get it from the dollar store. So boom, you can pay $1 for your brush cleaner, right? So I'm going to show you guys using my brush, my makeup brush washing pad that I got from Amazon. And we're gonna test this out and we're gonna see which one is better. Is it going to be the oil, the dish detergent, or is it going to be what you would traditionally use, which is brush cleanser? Let's find out. All right, so here we go. We got our dirty brushes and we have our makeup brush washing pad that has designated areas of where you're supposed to clean your brush depending on what you're doing or what step you're in. So we are in the face washing step. So I'm utilizing the face wash area. So for the first brush, we are using the Mac Cosmetics brush cleanser. And I like brush cleansers because they not only strip your tools, your brushes, sponges, or whatnot, whatever you're utilizing, they strip them of the grit and the grime from your makeup, especially when it's like built up, but they also condition your brushes. So I definitely feel like having a brush cleanser is very key in your brush cleaning regimen, because you want to be able to have brushes that are going to last you years to come. Now I'm doing a second pass, unfortunately, because that brush has been completely neglected, as stated before. Do not judge me, as I do not judge you. But these are my personal brushes. These are not my brushes from my kit. I try to keep that type of stuff separate because I know I'm utilizing my brush multiple times. But nonetheless, I did have to do a couple passes with the brush. But you can kind of see the product is definitely coming out. I mean, you guys see it coming out on the pad, on the wash pad. But I decided to go ahead and go one more time. As you see, I took the brush and separated the bristled hairs so that I can see closer into the dome of the brush to see if there was any excess product or residue left over, which obviously you see it coming out, and it was definitely there. So that area up top is the rinse area. So I am using that. I'm literally following the mat, the washing pad, washing mat, exactly how it displays it for you. So it makes it super, super easy. It has the suction cups on the bottom. So I'm just literally just place it into the sink and the rest is self-explanatory. So our next brush is a little bit more denser. It's also a Mac Cosmetics brush, and the second cleansing product that we're using is also from Mac Cosmetics, and it is their Cleanse Off Oil. So sometimes when you have tools that have a lot of built up product, think of like a paintbrush. When you paint a wall, right? You should cleanse that brush after your project is done and not let it dry and harden, because then you got to use certain kind of cleansing agents and stuff to kind of strip that paint out of the brush hairs, right? Same thing with our makeup brush. That brush has been utilized so much. It has so much product built up in it. Listen, that cleanse off oil really saved the day on this tool, because there's no way I would have to have used so much, you guys. There's just no way that anything else would have taken the product out as quickly as the cleanse off oil. So definitely a good product to have for those moments where you are a little backed up in your brushes. But I still did do 3 passes with this product as well. But you know, it is what it is because the brush had a lot of product on it. But as you guys can see, it's definitely starting to get a lot more clear. And instead of that nice coffee mocha color that we had going, we definitely have something a lot lighter. I mean, once the water starts to run clear, then you know that you're really in the clear. Did you guys see what I just did there? Once you guys see that the water is running clear, you definitely know that you're on the right track to getting your brushes clean. Sometimes after they dry, you might see product left over, but that's why you guys see me manipulating the brush so that I can see, like I said, into the dome head part of the brush. So last but not least, we are using our dish detergent. Okay, any dish detergent, there's not like a right or a wrong way, because really, I mean, you don't want to be using dish detergent all the time to clean your brushes. Let's just be honest. There's nothing in dish detergent that protects your brushes to allow them to last a lifetime, especially if like they're natural hair brushes, which a lot of mine are. So you just kind of want to be careful not to overuse. It's definitely good for a quick fix. I will tell you that, because I mean, the dish detergent, it's keeping the suds going. So I don't have to add any additional product. I'm literally just going right back into my reserved product that was already left on the pad. I can maybe draw in a little bit more water and we're good to go. So as you guys see, I mean, that was just literally 1 pass and I don't have any more product coming out of that brush. Okay, superstars, so our brushes are clean. Although I feel like these two could maybe have another pass or 2, but whatever, it's all good. So let's recap on what we did. So let's just go down the line, right? So first we cleaned this brush. Now I used what you would traditionally use with cleaning your brushes, which was brush cleanser. And I feel like I said, I definitely feel like this one could go for another pass, but the brush is super, super soft. Like it really is very, very soft. It's still a little bit wet though. But the whole premise of using brush cleaner is because it's going to have built-in softening agents that are going to soften the brush hairs. Essentially the same way as if you use hair conditioner in your hair after you shampoo it. It's the same concept. So I kind of gravitate towards that a little bit more just because the makeup artist in me. The second brush that we cleaned, am I recording? Okay. The second brush that we cleaned, you guys, was this face brush. Now this one is very dense, so product can get built into this like nobody's business, and I use this for my contour a lot. It may not look like the same brush because it was so corroded with product, but this is the brush that I normally have been using for my contour cream sticks. But we use that and paired with the cleanse off oil. So if you guys noticed in our cleaning process, the second the oil hit the brush, it did start to strip that product out of there pretty quickly. However, the downside of using like oil in your brushes is that it can hold on to that oil. So if you don't remove the oil 100% from your brush, like it can kind of transfer, mix with your products. So I feel like when you use oil, you use it in conjunction with a brush cleanser, okay? So that was that brush. And then last but not least, which I'm kind of sad about my brush because it is a little frayed, but I know why, but that's okay. We're gonna talk about it. We used our dish detergent soap. Oh, look at my hair, y'all. We used our dish detergent soap. And of course, this is gonna cut through grease, grit, and grime for your dishes, so why would it not cut through a whole bunch of corroded makeup in your makeup brush, right? So yes, inexpensive completely because you can get this from any store virtually for a few dollars or even the dollar store for $1. The only downside to using dish detergent soap is that it's not going to help condition your brushes. So if you're using it a lot on your brushes, I mean, this is an old brush anyway, so I can't really say that this is the main cause of my brush being frayed. But over time, when you are stripping your brushes constantly, they can become very frayed, they can shed faster. So this is going to be good for you if you are just like in a pinch and a penny and you just need something really, really quick. But I don't recommend it for if you're wanting to keep your brushes for a lifetime, okay? So I guess you guys can already figure out what the order of what I prefer is. This is actually like last, so bottom 3. And then the cleanse off oil will definitely come in a nice second, but I still feel like it needs to work in conjunction with another product that's going to help remove the oil from your brush. And then of course the makeup artist in me is always gonna say use a brush cleanser, brush cleaner, something. There's so many different options out there. You want something that's going to safely remove the product from your brush, from your tools, and then put, you know, life back into them, conditioning them and treating the hair. So I do like to use what you traditionally would use. And I mean, my brushes are clean now because I have neglected them for so long, and now my 3 main face brushes are nice and clean. You want to lay them flat to dry. You don't want to like leave them up when they're soaking wet like this because the water will get into the barrel. You know, that's a whole nother video, but you always want to lay your brushes flat to dry, and then you kind of like reset them, put them back in their shape, and they'll be ready to go in a few hours. Good to go. Now what you can do to avoid doing what I had to do today, because I had to do 3 passes on these brushes, y'all. What you can do to avoid that is just keep up with your brush cleaning regimen. That's all I'm gonna say. And I too will join you in that effort and try to do better. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Very short, sweet, simple, and to the point. If you guys enjoyed this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and click the notification bell so you don't miss any new uploads that are coming your way. And as usual, spread love because it's free, which means that it's cheap for you and it costs nothing to tell somebody that you love them. And I love you guys and thank you for the support. And I'll see you guys next time. Stay cool like the other side of the pillow.